my friends? Welcome back in. It's episode 2 with Örgryte. Hopefully that's right. Like button if it is, or if it isn't, it's a pity like. We come in today 6 points from our goal, which is 14th. Really 8 points from safety. We are taking on Kalmar FF, who are a whole 10 points ahead of us. I have changed the tactic back. I am not going to do opposition instructions. I literally don't think the team has the capability to handle it, to be honest with you. I put it back on advance forward. Here's why. Advance forward, primary duty is to be the focal point of attacking moves, and he's required to both score and create goals. Okay? Chase down misplaced through balls or clearances from deep, win possession or layoff passes or crosses to his teammates, yada, yada, yada. If I put him on target forward, use a strength and aerial presence to bring teammates into play rather than relying on technical ability. I'm not loving that. With an attack duty, we'll lead the line in open space for teammates to move into. Maybe I should, but like these guys just don't look like the ones I want taking shots. So I feel like if we're trying to play a low block and then spring, right? Like a coiled spring is kind of the idea here. I want the ball. He can be tall and bring it down, but I want him to be the guy as the advance forward. It's like, just get it to Holstrom. We have also offered Musa a contract because I just think we might end up in a 4-4-2. And if so, with a pressing forward and a target forward, that might be doable. We'll see. We're playing balanced. Everything else is the same. It's just the one thing, putting it back on advance forward. Sure, you want a number? Have an 11. I know you want a 7. Too bad. Everybody hates it. All right, here we go. You can see our form there. A little inconsistent. 1, 1, and 3 in our last 5, but not like in a row. They are 2, 2, and 1, but also not consistent. I can never remember if the left side or the right side of that list of games is the most recent one. But as you do, my friends, a draw here would be lovely, but I really think, if we could get a win. We are at home, which is why I have us playing on balanced, just to see how it goes. We're going to play both matches, 11th and 6th today, so we'll see how that goes. Maybe Musa shows up and we go to the 4-4-2. This is our attacking fullback. He throws it into the DM. We're learning names here. Okay, that's our left center back who's left-footed only. Punts it forward. Holstrom doesn't bring it down because he had 3 players around him, maybe 2. Maxwell in space at the corner of the box. Doug give up a penalty. Okay, we forced him. Oh, dear. That was a long and not very powerful shot, and the keeper still didn't get to it in time. The bar saves us, though. We want to look for things over here that pop up that say Hammarby is losing. That would be good. Holstrom heads it down. Ackerman gets it to Dahlqvist. Oh, he plays it in. Lovely. Oh, that was surprisingly good. Go on, lads. Okay, we had 3 shots and nothing on target. Oh, I didn't do anything in the set pieces. Of course I didn't. We'll do that at halftime. Because it would make sense. You couldn't do it in the middle of the match, could you? Oh, I thought that was a whistle for a penalty. It's a corner. Off the woodwork again. Oh, is it going to be one of those games? Anderson, who's our right winger, I believe. Hallstrom's there. Oh, but not enough power. Ricardo Friedrich picks it up. Okay, hold on a second. We got to make sure we stay on top of this. Encourage the ball. I mean, we've gone 27 minutes without conceding. Go on, lads. He says right before they concede. Okay, nice tackle DM. Plays it forward. We got the runner in the middle. There's 2 center backs on him. Can he find somebody else? There's lots of runners in the middle. Find anybody. Lay it off to the middle. Oh, get off the... I told you, we can jump, but we can't head. I think I called it, that we're going to have a lot of balls going over the goal. And I think that's what we might be doomed to see. I did not start the new striker, even though, because his match sharpness is a burnt orange thumbs down. I do know I need to get better at... Oh, that was lovely. Oh, that was lovely, but the finish was terrible. That was a Nunez finish. So they've had 6 shots, 3 on target with a higher XG, but we're still in it. And our left back and DM are exhausted. Not exhausted, but you get the idea. Norbert comes out. Go on, son. Good collection. We do have a heavy match load for our players, but I wanted to see what the best players we got can do. Alexander scores it. Eric Anderson with the assist. Oh, he does a little jig. He's a little jig there. Okay, go on, son. I like it. Long ball, right? Long ball. We're at home. Yes, long ball at home. They want to see direct counterattacking football? Well, that's what we gave them. Like a coiled spring. We take, theoretically, into the 43rd minute, we take a 1-0 lead. I don't know about till halftime because I knew as soon as I said that there'd probably be a highlight. Probably a red card. I can feel these things coming. Right, boys. Okay, nicely intercepted. Nicely intercepted, but that was nervy. But he gets it to Paulson, the inside forward, who's got the runner. Lay it off. He's right there. Oh my gosh, it's liquid football. Alexander Holstrom scores a brace in like 2 minutes against his former team. Okay, a quick fire double. That was like in 2 minutes, wasn't it? Yeah, we're not doing instructions. This team cannot handle instructions. Oh, I was so worried Paulson wasn't gonna lay that off. Oh, I think Ricardo got a mitt to it. That all started with our right back being a little iffy, but it worked. 2-0. 2-0. Let me go take a look at the set pieces. All right, our first halftime team talk, and I did the point finger, you know, you're playing well, but don't let your performance levels drop. And everybody except Kevin LaFrance and David Paulson liked it. So I just told Kevin LaFrance, because he just got the quasi-assist there. He got the MLS assist. And I said, you know, you're playing brilliantly, keep it up. Now he's fired up. The only person I'm not talking to is the guy on a 7.3. We're just going to leave it. Just leave it. We've got a 2-0 lead. We've got a 2-0 lead, lads. Right, lads. Look at that XG. 0.9 on 7 shots to a target. We'll take it. The question is, can we keep it up? Or should we drop to the 4-1-4-1? I'm tempted. I'm real darn tempted. But we might do that at like the... Would we do that at like the 70th minute? Because I do think having the inverted or inside forward or inverted wingers helps with like the distribution, gives the advanced forward somebody to play off of or play with, so that he's not the sole focus of the defensive line. Oh, nice job coming out, sir. Thank you very much for that. Hoofs it long. Who's he got? Nobody. But Ackerman, the man with the plan, is there. Plays it forward. Why did he head it down? That's why he headed it down. First goal of the season. I just saw that as I was looking around. What just happened? Stenmark gets it. Ackerman, our roaming playmaker, finds it. Finds Paulson, who doinks it forward. It's headed backwards. I'm not sure if that was headed by us. I think it was, intentionally. And then Ackerman, from distance, places it. Are you serious, lad? That was lovely. All right, we are going to be working. This is something that GHG is working on as a manager, is trying to get match sharpness into players. And so rotating is essentially the idea. So since I don't know the squad, let me go figure that out, because we've got our right midfielder who is on a 6.6, and I'm thinking he's the first to go. All right, so what we've done is, I guess it'd be easier if I looked at it this way. Anderson was the inverted winger. We've dropped him because he loves to play midfield. I showed you that. He's a darn good-looking little player there. We brought in Javi Gomez, the speedster with the acceleration and pace on the right side, to play as that. Ooh, I guess we might put him as the forward because he can't cross as you do. I guess we could switch it up there and just have, we'll have those guys switch the roles. And then we took off actually the left winger, and this is the new striker signing, but again, he can play anywhere in the attacking third, so that's why he is over there. So Magnuson comes on. Again, working on match sharpness, so he's, green arrow down losing, and this guy has lacking, so he needs some game time. We have a 3-0 lead. We're changing the attacking third. I'm not sure if that's a good idea, but I'm trying to live by the hey, let's get some players in, and I think Jesper Mans might come in for our left back because he's starting to tire out, but not just yet. Go have an impact, lads. Yeah? We've got a 3... I'm a tad bit surprised, not gonna lie. Okay, we're coming up on 15 minutes left. So we'll pause it again here, and I'll go make my subs. As you do, you always swap the left and right back at the exact same time. So actually, Jesper Mans, again, who is our only actual right fullback, is going to play the defensive fullback. And then we've got Hampus Dahlqvist, who is he likes a complete wingback. He plays all the positions except center back because he's 5'6". So he loves a fullback on attack. So that's where we're going to slot him into. We're going to keep one sub in reserve and one window. Maybe we should take Hallstrom off, but I'm not sure for who. We don't really have another option, if you ask me. I mean, Anderson could slide to the left side here and something like that, but I'm not convinced that he's on a hat trick and he's having an amazing game. See it through in the time remaining, if you please. This is a massive. I need to praise. 10 minutes left. Tad surprise. We scored 8 goals all season, and now we've got 3. So we're up to 11 with 1 game. Not bad. I'm hesitant to be like I'm a tactical genius, because it could just be like they're in bad form and having a bad game, right? But it has worked, and the momentum, if you look, has also been pretty accurate, right? It's not like, oh no, we're the red. No, the momentum has not been. But again, okay, maybe that does make sense from a. We gave them good opportunities, but then they weren't able to finish, and then we were able to finish on the counter. So, again, maybe it's just Hallstrom just was having a moment, and he's like, let's go. He's got a brace with an assist. Get in, son. So with 1 game played, my friends, we hop up a whole 1 position to 15th. We are now only 3 points off of the relegation playoff and 6 points off of 13th. A step in the right direction. And Musa signed. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're going to have way too many strikers. I don't know what that accent was, but that's what we're going to have the problem is. We have too many players that can play up top. We're just going to have to deal with it. He technically could play an inside forward on support or even attack. I think this gives us a little bit more depth and allows us to play a 4-4-2. I'm not comfortable if Magnuson here also plays with Hallstrom up top. That doesn't seem like a very strong 2 in a 4-4-2. So Musa gives us the opportunity to bring some additional strength into the club. He only wanted regular starter, so we accepted it because, honestly, we're not going to be here if he doesn't get it. It's the battle of the 4-3-3s today. Just a couple of slight changes. We moved our DM up to take the attacking central midfielder role to give John Chetawa, I'm not sure, an opportunity to get some match sharpness into him. I'm very aware of match sharpness. We are also going to start Jesper Mans at right back. He's not terrible. He's not that far off of Jonathan Azalea. Azalea then slides inside to the center back role, which means we're resting Kevin LaFrance. I'm sure you noticed this last time, but both of our starting center backs are on like 1 yellow card away from suspension. You only get 3 in this league before you're suspended, which seems quite aggressive. As you do. Magnuson is coming back from a bruised ankle. Why is this above average? Really? Should I play Musa? I tried to get some reserves games in for the players that were on the bench, and that has worked a little bit. But Musa is definitely. I'm actually tempted because he might pick up an injury. We might put Musa in, maybe. Maybe we just do that. So slight variations here. So essentially, what is that? 1 set of subs, and then everybody else, 1 set of subs, and then the center back and right back. So maybe like 4 players. We'll see how it turns out, I guess. All right, the odds makers is like 7-5 versus 7-4, which is surprising. We again are at home. We're now 2-1-2 in our last 5 because of that critical 3 points. They are. Look at that. 0-4-1. Lots of drawing. That's interesting. So they're 27 points. They are, what is that, 14 points ahead of us. A couple games had happened, but nothing too crazy. So we are still 6 points from safety. Let's see what we can get done in this one. I've left the formation the same, even though we got Musa, because again, I thought if we need to, we could go to the 4-4-2. If it gets real bad, we might go to the 4-1-4-1. But we'll just see. 6th minute here, ticking over towards the 7th minute. We're going to let him into the box. Oh my gosh, the left back has just completely whiffed on that, as has the keeper. That's what you like to call not ideal, really. And that's our starting left back, so that's not... What's he doing here? How does this happen? I dare say that was Trent Alexander-Arnold-ish on the defense there. The crowd noise gets a little loud for me. You would think the crowd noise from the home crowd wouldn't be too loud. Ackerman, the man with the roaming playmaker plan. Oh, again. Oh, somebody out there, you can go back and watch the first part of the episode. Let's count how many of those we have in this part of the series. How many balls get played in and are headed over? I'm gonna do an early encourage here. Now we've got the same number of shots, but I think they've got obviously the XG because they've got a goal. Okay, heads it down to Anderson, who immediately has it taken off his foot there, but okay, Azoulay there. Okay, calm as you like. Not loving that, but we're okay. That's our DM playing central midfielder attack. He bombs forward. All right, we had runners. We had to hold up here. Can we find a runner now? He chips it forward. Paulson's coming in. He heads it down to Holstrom. Holstrom slots it home. Get in. Get in. It was the encourage. Clearly. What's encourage in Swedish? I don't know. We're going to watch these. Just being honest with you. Anderson, inverted winger, slots it in. I mean, kind of a weird defense there by Paulson Knudsen. But we're not complaining. We're taking on 6th place. A point here, I think, is a win. Look at the XG, 0.71 for us for 0.15 for them. I was wrong. Their XG is not very good. That just goes to show how poor of a shot it was that our left back and goalkeeper combined to let in. Momentum is all in their favor, but we've come back here strong at the end of the half. Anderson plings it in. It's a penalty. Who's our penalty takers? Oh, I didn't change the set piece. Oh, I forgot to tell you. I did look at the set pieces, but it's essentially like put the big people in the box. So that was already happening. Our DM is, oh dear. Oh, no. We're going to let the striker. He's on a 7.3. I know his penalties. He's 1 for 2. He's not taking a single one. We're going to let the striker, who is on a 6.6. He's on a 7.3. He scored a couple goals and had an assist last game. He's in good form, and he's going to sky this because I said all that. No, he slots it home calmly. We've got a lead, lads. And losses. And that's his second goal. That's 4 goals in, what is that? 90, 135 minutes? Less than 135 minutes? No, he played the full game. Am I wrong about the need for finishing at this level? Was Musa overkill? Is 13 finishing? Is he going to look like, I don't know, Erling Haaland? I'm not sure. I told him I was delighted and to keep it up, let's get right back into the game. XG, 1.49 for us. So again, 33% possession, but we have been hard to break down, I think is the idea, right? That's what we've been going for. Again, we're rotating here. We're looking at match sharpness. Can Musa play on the right? Not really. He can play as a wide target forward, but he can't cross. So that's not really what you want now, is it? We could play him as an inside forward. I just hate to take Paulson off, but Paulson, he's having a good game. He's playing better than Anderson. And Anderson is pleased. Alstrom is having an excellent game and is on a hat trick. I think we might, just to get him on the pitch, we'll do that. But they might run into each other with the central midfielder on attack. Again, we just signed him. He's a regular starter. He needs minutes. You got to get his match sharpness up, so we're going to give him 30 minutes. I think that's fair. Okay. Is that to Musa? Ambitious, but he almost... Oh, he's got the pressing forward mentality. He knew 23 was going to make a mistake there. He chips it forward, and it goes over. Add it to the counter. Ding! I'm not going to go back and do it, so somebody is going to have to. If you all are interested in that, check the comments, and maybe somebody will have left one. Our left center back is on a 6.3. 6.4 now, having a mare of a game. So since he's not picked up a yellow, I'm going to bring in LaFrance because he is either-footed, and that seems wise. I think we slide Azoulay back out and bring this guy. What's this guy's footedness? He's right-footed only, so we're working on the match sharpness all around, as you do. I do think we take Musa and put him up top. He's nervous on his debut, which is what you obviously want to see. Javi Gomez is the extraordinarily pacey lad, right? Again, 15 He can't really cross those, so he's going to have to be the inside forward as well. Problematic that no one can cross. You know what? You can play inverted winger, so we'll at least have somebody in a crossing mentality standpoint. And we'll leave, I can't remember if that's 2 or 3 stoppages, but we'll leave 1 in case, or have I made all 5? 1, 2, 3, 5. No, we've got 1. We've got 1, lads. Okay, the DM, not love and life. He's on a 6.5, but he's doing okay. I think we make 1 last substitution. Gosh, I'm sorry about this. This is driving me insane. It's very distracting. You're like, what is, I don't understand what's happening. Dahlquist. Which Dahlquist? There's 2. That one is gonna come in because he's gonna try to see the result through in your attacking mode on the left wing. 205 XG. Uh-oh. It's a corner. Don't worry, we've got tall people. So do they. LaFrance was there. Again, a draw I would be not devastated by. Obviously, you know, in the 92nd minute when you've got 3 points in the bag. Keeper whiffs. LaFrance doesn't get in position to jump. I've encouraged. Can we win one back here? Or are we going to concede in hysterical fashion? This is the center back who needs match sharpness. He finds the attacking fullback. Paulson. Paulson's still in the game. Musa. Oh my gosh. On his debut, Musa scores. What a mad lad. We are going to do this. And we're going to put him on defend. Because he can. And I'm not going to overlap the left. I want to celebrate that more, but honestly, I'm a bit stunned. On his debut, it said he was nervous on his debut on the tactics screen. The new center back plays it to the new left back, who plays it in behind the right back to Paulson, who finds Musa, and his 13 finishing. That's a pretty good finish, to be absolutely fair. Slots at home. Can we hold on now? That is probably, is that the best start we've had to a Relegation Ranger series ever? Ever? Look at that XG. I am so surprised. Again, I'm trying not to get over my skis. Like, am I a tactical genius or is it just not? Like, we've got the low possession. Hopefully the fans are entertained because we're still creating XG. We are regrouping after we lose possession. We're countering and distributing quickly, and it is working. It is working, people. A nice victory. Get in. Get in. Where are we in the table? With that, my friends, we are even temporarily on points with Hammarby IF. They have a game in hand, but we are 3 points off 13th at the current moment. So even if Hammarby win, we'd still just be 3 points off. We are marching up the table. I am stunned that we beat, at the time, 11th place and 6th place to push them down in the table and bring us up just a little bit. What a lovely start. Let's go. All right, friends, I am going to hop us forward. We take on Djurgårdens next. I think I managed them once upon a time in 10th, and then Göteborg in 1st. Not feeling so hot about that one. Then I will bring you back because taking on Varbergs is important. They are in 16th, and then we will have some sort of a cup game. And then that's when, like, it kind of starts tightening up a little bit. We have Malmo as well after that, so we'll probably play these two on the next episode and kind of see where we are at before we continue moving forward. I am chuffed for Musa, even though his match sharpness has not gone up, because we gave him what? How many minutes did he get in the match? Again, I wish there was a way to get to this faster. We gave him 30 minutes if you do the added on time. Come on, lads. I wish it was here. That's just my personal opinion. But if you've enjoyed that, surely look at that. I mean, prior to those 2 wins, the team had 2 wins all season. So we are headed in the right direction, or we're getting extremely lucky. But either way, that's worth a like and a subscribe, and we'll see you next time.